Welcome to the channel, everyone. In today's video we are going to be showing you how to turn a green pool into a blue pool in just 5 simple steps. So if your pool looks like this, if it's green, if it has algae built up, if the water isn't clear, if there's that hint and tinge of green in the water, if your walls have algae built up on it, then this is the video that you need to watch, because I'm going to be showing you how to turn this pool into a clear blue pool with no algae. And all it's going to take is just 5 simple steps and literally 2 ingredients that you can buy from your local pool shop. Guys, this is going to be a super quick, easy fix. It's a DIY. So let's get at it. So if your pool does look like this, where it just has a lot of algae built up all over, I'm talking about the walls, the pool gobbler, the pool cleaner pipes, around the light, the stairs, the tiles. If your pool has a whole lot of algae built up on it, just like this one does, then if you follow these 5 simple steps, we are going to fix that problem. We are going to turn this pool into a blue pool. So in order for us to do this, we are going to need a few things. First up on the list of things is we are going to need a bucket of HTH. There it is right here, granular chlorine. Number 2, we are going to need a green algae killer chemical. And lastly, we are going to need a pool brush. You also are going to need an empty bucket. The step 1 is you are going to take the HTH, the granular chlorine, scoop up a few cups and throw it in the pool. Now, how many cups do you need to put in? It depends on the size of your pool. This is a pretty big pool, so I put in 6 cups. I just want you to know that it's not a bad thing to put too much chlorine in, or a bit extra, because you really want to shock the pool, shock the water, shock the algae. So if you do throw in a few extra cups, it's totally fine, don't stress. So step 1 is throw HTH in the pool. Step 2 is I want you to take your green algae killer. I'm using one called Green Go by Pool Bright. It kills green algae. It's a chemical, a liquid. Take this liquid chemical, take your empty bucket, fill up the empty bucket with pool water, then go over to your green algae killer chemical, that right there, open it up, and you can empty the contents of the bottle into the pool water. So pour out the green algae killing chemical into the bucket of pool water so that they mix. You want to maybe give it a nice stir just so it all mixes up nicely. Step 3 is take that bucket of mixed up chemical water and start to pour it into the pool. But when you are pouring it into the pool, make sure that you are walking alongside the edge of the pool and pouring it right around the pool so that the chemical is basically getting to all of the corners and sides of the pool. So as you can see, I'm walking around and pouring it. So you do the same, and maybe save a little bit in the bucket just for those spots where you feel like you might need a bit extra chemical, and pour it in there. So once you've done that, that's step 3 complete. Step 4 is to take your pool brush, and now I want you to go over and brush the pool walls. So make sure you give the walls a good brushing, okay? Really put your back into it, scrub down on the walls, go harder on the spots where you feel that there's a bit extra algae built up, where there's a bit extra green on the walls, where it's stained a bit more. Just give it a good scrub down. Bear in mind that the algae is not going to magically just come off immediately. You might not see any difference, in fact. But what this whole process is actually doing is it's loosening the grime, the dirt, the algae from the walls. So it's going to make it easier for the chemical to remove it and to do its job. So make sure you scrub all the walls right around the pool, as I'm doing right here. Give it a good scrubbing. And once you have done and finished with brushing the walls, then that is basically job done for today. That's 4 steps done for today. The next and final step will happen tomorrow, the next day, a day later. And all you need to do now is just step back. And guys, this is an important one. Leave the pool motor running overnight. Do not put the motor off. Okay, so leave the pool motor running. It's going to help circulate the chlorine, it's going to help circulate the chemical, it's going to help speed things up. And yeah, once you've done that, then just step back, chill out, and wait for the next day. Because the next morning when you wake up and come to this pool, it is going to be looking guaranteed different. It's going to be looking way different, I promise you this. So just step back, chill out, and come back the next day, and boom, this is what the pool will look like the next morning. It'll be looking way more blue. The water will be clear. It'll be more blue than green. The algae on the walls would have disappeared a substantial amount. Obviously there will be some algae left behind, but your last and final step would be to go over to your pool brush and give the walls one more good and proper brushing. So brush those walls one more time nicely, really get that brush working hard. And this time when you brush the walls, you'll notice and see that the algae will just be falling off the wall. It'll be scrubbing off. The green parts of the pool that still remain will be brushed off. It'll almost come off like sand or like dirt, and the green that's on the wall will just slowly disappear. So the last and final step 5, would just be to brush the pool walls one more time the next day. And that's basically job done. The pool is now blue, the algae is gone, and you are set. However, if the pool is not any better the next morning, or if it is only slightly better, if there's still a lot of algae in the wall, there's still algae that's not coming out, if the pool water is still not blue and clear, then all you have to do to fix this is just go on and repeat the process. Repeat step 1 to 5, and guaranteed the next day after repeating the process, the pool will be in an even better shape than what it was. So if it doesn't work, just repeat it, and I guarantee it will eventually work. The pool will eventually clear up, the algae will be removed, the green stains will be removed, the water will return to its beautiful blue color. And guys, please, in order to maintain this, you need to put HGH in your pool on a weekly basis. Keep that chlorine amount high, keep it up, keep it in the pool so that the water does not turn green. Your pool will turn green if there's no chlorine. It's that simple. So just quickly, I want to show you some before and after pictures of the pool that we just did. So as you can see, these are the before and after pictures. You can see that the walls have a lot of green algae buildup. There's tinges and hints of green stains all over the pool, on the walls, subtle green marks all over the place. And you'll see now that just after doing steps 1 to 5, you'll see the difference. And voila, how's that? You can literally see how much more blue, how much more clear the water is. The walls look so much better. Yes, there is a little bit of algae still left there, but I'll just repeat the process steps 1 to 5, and all that green will be completely gone. We'll have an absolutely beautiful blue pool. Guys, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, just drop it down below. And I hope this really works for you guys. Stay tuned for more videos to come, and have a great day. All the best, turning that green pool blue. Cheers.